Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Adriano making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Hullet. Yamal. No, it's not getting there. And they're quick to get it back. Mateus. Good, strong midfield running here. Can he get it through? And this is Hullet. Takes aim and crosses. And he's there to belt it away. And this is Zico. Hullet. Big header! Off the post! Zico. Can he get on the end of this? Drives it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped.
And it's been given away. Looking for options for movement. Up he goes! Goal! The breakthrough strike! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off, but it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Mateus is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on this.
Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now the delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
Not offside that time. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice looking ball. Now it's Zico. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And the keeper beats it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bale tries to play it through. Thuram.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Leicester concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, crossbar! Thuram clears it away. Now this could be a chance. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gullit gets into a good position. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Maldini really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The message, and the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution. Here we go again.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Tries to pass it through. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Thuram, probing pass. Taken back almost at once. And now the breakaway. Adriano.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gullit does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Vieira. Pele, and he's been shifted off it.
Pele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Here comes the corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. He's shooting! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So their 4th corner of the game. Cross needs to be good. Oh, what has happened? He's gone for goal! They're up to 5 corners now. Zico with the short one. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. That's a little off target. Threads one in. He can run onto that. Adriano. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Adriano. Lovely pass. And he shoots! Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, what a ball! Thuram. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they...
Great chance! Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is
Just eases him off the ball.
Rui Costa.
Now it's Pele.
Substitutions taking place.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gets into some space. An instinctive delivery. He's having a shot! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Number 20.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Zico. It's Rui Costa! And they can counter here. And it's Maldini. Ribéry. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Hullet. Number 20. Zico. Number 7.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Mateus.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ah, that's a fine interception. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Hernandez. Here's Vitinha. Vitinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Olise. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adriano. Now it's Pele. Spread it left. Back into the middle. Szoboszlai. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Amadou Onana. Distributed tidily. Aimed in towards the... Terrific header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Onana wins the duel this time. Pele. First quarter of an hour gone. Vieira. Great ball and he's in. Adriano! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's on his way! Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Still goalless. Linhart.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Amadou Onana. This might spell danger. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Onana. Vitinha. And the shot's on here. Played back. Looking for a runner. He's being urged to shoot. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, what shot at goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And they've got a throw. Rijkaard. Linhart with a definite foul there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. The pass has gone astray. Hernandez. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He's in a great position here. Lofted in, big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. He's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Michelis gets rid without sophistication. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's in on shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And it's Ribery.
2 added minutes has been
Rijkaard.
indicated.
Adriano. Onana. And that's been intercepted. Strokes it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
And
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And the counter is on. Soboslai. Vitinha. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Quality ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard. It's Belletti. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Ball played for Rijkaard. That is a brilliant interception. Gnabry. Gnabry. Now, can they get him away? Khan with the clearance. A searching ball out wide. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's forced to go back. Hernandez. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Vitinha. Ribery. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
He's not got that quite right. Onana. Gnabry. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Hernandez.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
Shot, surely! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Vitinha. And it's Gnabry. The ball's gone astray. And he's only too happy to take that back. There's a sharp little ball here. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 5, Riker.
We have got changes
Number
here
15,
from both sides, in fact.
Trickery.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a
Number
very
10,
different game on our hands now. All of a
Coming on
sudden,
the
this
field,
one's totally up for
Number
grabs.
18.
And this is Kane. He's got
Number
away.
8, Bale. Number 7.
Now there's a fine ball.
Number 11.
He's
Gullit.
found some space.
Substitution.
It'll be a throw-in. Vitinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hernandez crosses.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's a waste.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Gnabry receives it in a wide position. Demichelis gets it clear, spread out to the left. And smartly reclaimed. Now this could be a chance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He's shifting through the gears here. Gakpo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's picked his way through. Hernandez stood his ground strongly. That's a sharp pass. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Malaysia.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Arsenal finding their passes. Ronaldinho. Messi. Now Platini.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ribery. Rijkaard. That's an imaginative pass. Drives it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And here's Azar. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's gone long. And it's Michel Platini. That's a good ball. Oh, shooting chance! A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's played it back. That's a sharp pass. Vitinha, ambitious ball here. Now that's well seen too. Neither side yet able to find the net. Adriano
really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
Takes a shot! He's delivered all right! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Malaysia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Pele knocks it out wide, and it's Belletti. Arsenal are behind here despite their domination of possession. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. He's away! It's a pretty loose pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pele, clipped into space. Searching pass he's played there. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shifted it to the flank. That has not gone well. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Pele. He's through here, and the shot's on here. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Played into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, he's not getting past him there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's not got that quite right. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Ronaldinho. Out to the right. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
That smoking is only
well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to thread one through. Ball swung in. He's got a goal! Arsenal are level. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Rijkaard. Ibrahimovic. Platini. And it's Messi. Adriano. Malaysia can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Arsenal have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Oh, super find. Bale. Adriano. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? There they go, hunting in packs. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Bale! Decent hit from there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hazard, and the counter is on. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's had a shot! It's Runlu, that's another chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18, Platini. Number 9,
It's Ronaldinho.
Adriano. Number
And he's worked
10,
it through.
Pele.
That pass
Number
is
19,
somewhat less than ideal.
Messi.
Well, everything up to the
Coming
final
on the
pass
field,
looked decent. They just
number
couldn't take
5,
out that killer ball.
Number 20,
And he was
Mbappe.
quick to react.
Number 11,
Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. He has found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Lam. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Luis Suarez. Piqué getting this one clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good read, needed to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a cute ball. That's good vision. Mbappe, he might be in here. There's the shot. No mistake. And surely now, the result beyond doubt. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
20, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
It's always nice to see the silky smooth skills of Robert Pires.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Belletti. Now it's Pelé. Raul. Bellingham. Mbappe. That has been cut short. Robertson. Platini. Rijkaard. Arsenal finding their passes. Platini. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Beckenbauer is there, and he can get that clear. Belletti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The ball goes in. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Spread it left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And they're back on the ball again. Platini. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's been cut out, well played. To Michelis. Now Platini. Pelé. Adriano. Oh, super find. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pelé. And it's Michel Platini. Not the most accurate pass. Platini. Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! Perez. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Robertson. Fired deep towards the back post. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Now it's Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Serginho. Raul. Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Pelé. Pelé running with the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Adriano. Pelé. Adriano. Chance, surely! And he nearly went all the way.
Adriano really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Climbs up big! Goal! Arsenal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Swings in across. Pele! He's scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Perez. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Platini.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that could set him on his way. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And they've got rid. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Arsenal in control at half-time, 2-0. And the game has already resumed here. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Perez. Mbappe. Now it's Perez. Roll! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Raul is offering a wry smile there.
He's being urged to shoot. Mbappe! Oh, another save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. He's on it. Can he get away? Taken back on. He's having a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Looking to play him in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Belletti. Messi. Belletti.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the counter is on. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Perez. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Platini. And this is Adriano. There's the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. And it's Serginho. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Pires. Now there's a fine ball. Piqué did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Real chance! Messi. And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Rijkaard. Can he spark a counter here? Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Caught offside that time.